Hey, I'm Jimmy Vaughn, the Brewmaster from Thompson Island Brewing Company.
And I'm Chef Gerry Pat.
Hey, so tell me a bit about the den at Bear Trap Dunes, where we are now.
The Bear Trap Dunes is a 3 9-hole course where golfers can change it up. Like they can play a different 9 almost every day and combo it up with the way it's set up. In any case, we have a nice restaurant here. It's called The Den. We do a lot of different kinds of bistro foods.
Okay.
And we also do some entrees during the season. We will also have lots of events here. So if you wanted to have an event at Bear Trap, you could look us up for a wedding or a bar mitzvah or a baby shower or whatever.
Right.
We take lots of different kinds of
Excellent. It's a beautiful, and I mean, it's a beautiful location right
Yeah,
here. It's just
gorgeous.
gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
tell me about Thompson Island.
Thompson Island is a relatively new brew pub. We opened in October of 2019. We're on Coastal Highway in Rehoboth Beach, right by the Bed Bath & Beyond and Blue Coast Seafood and Grill. We have our own brewing system on site. I'm the brewmaster, and we make all of our own beer. We also have cans to go. We like making a variety of beers. I've been doing this professionally for well over a decade, and I love all the different kinds of beers that are out there, and I love to bringing that variety to the people as well. Our motto at Sodale Concepts is beautiful, simple food, and I always take that to my beer as well. So beautiful, simple beer. We'll experiment a bit, but we're also going to make world-class styles, world-class classic styles of beer as well. Blonde ales and IPAs, as well as fruited sours and crazy stouts and things like that.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. I'm excited.
I am too.
Great.
Welcome to our cooking demonstration / beer dinner. So let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah, thanks for joining us here. Thompson Island, we're really excited to be pairing with you guys on this lovely beer dinner that you guys are enjoying tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for
Thompson
having
Island,
us.
Awesome beer.
Thank you.
And enjoyed working with these products.
Yeah, you actually used the beer in a couple of dishes,
We
right?
do. We pair it
That's
on
fantastic.
everything. So what I've done is I've actually made a bridge to the meal by adding the actual beer into the dish. So,
Excellent.
So it'll not only pair with the dish because it goes well balancing, but it's also in there so you can taste both of it.
You can get the flavors,
You can get the flavors,
in the dishes itself.
Right.
Yeah,
So
very
I'm
cool.
just gonna start by heating my pan up.
Cool. So this is our first course.
Yeah, this is the Clam Dish.
Excellent.
So this is Thompson Island. We're using the Loblolly.
Loblolly Blonde Ale.
Yep, Blonde Ale on this one. I'm going to start off with a little bit of heat on the pan, let it get nice and hot.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to introduce a little bit of oil. You kind of want that to look, not smoke, but you kind of want it to look like it's getting hot.
What is it? It gets those lines in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are those?
It starts to have legs.
Yeah, legs. That's it. Yeah, it starts to get those legs.
Yep. So
Yeah.
You get
I
that
know a
nice
little
and
bit
hot.
about cooking.
Yeah, sure.
More about beer though.
Well, tell us about the beer.
Yeah, so Loblolly Blonde Ale is, as I said, a blonde ale. It's light and crisp. It's actually made using a Kolsch yeast, which is kind of a hybrid between a lager yeast and an ale yeast. So it has a lot of lager-like qualities to it, but it's got a little bit of that ester sort of fruity sweetness, a little bit. But it's very crisp and clean. It's a good lawn mowing beer, as I like to call it. And it's a really good palate opener because it's so light and clean. It's very good at waking your palate and getting ready for the onslaught of lovely flavor that you're going to be hitting.
And lagers pair really well with clams.
Yeah. Lagers go great with seafood.
It's got a good, a nice little citrus note to it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of hop action in there. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. Ooh, what was that? The onion?
Onions.
Ooh.
Gonna add the clams in now.
Yeah.
Woo! A little bit of flame there.
We'll flame up.
Some garlic.
Ooh, yeah. Can't have too much garlic.
Nope.
No.
And then gotta grab the right beer.
And then get the beer? Yeah.
Get the beer in there.
Woo! Almost like half a can almost. Cool.
A good beer in there.
Yeah.
I'll put my chorizo in.
Oh, I love
sausage.
chorizo.
So it's a little spicy.
Yeah.
Which,
I like that though.
Which picks up the notes of the citrus.
Yeah. Citrus and spice go really good together, especially the kind of citrus that you get on this, because the citrus comes from hops, not actually from citrus fruit.
Right.
So it's it's not as sharp of a citrus. It's a nice little subtle citrus, and it goes really well with the spice of the chorizo.
All right, so you got to give this a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I'll let it simmer out there.
Yeah.
I have another prop here.
Excellent. Whoa.
Gonna
There you
steam
go.
these up a little bit.
Steam up those clams. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Clams steamed in beer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. If you're gonna do, why use water?
Yeah. Why use? I mean, beer. It's good water. It's clean water. Flavorful water.
Got a little bit of parsley in here.
All right.
Add that in.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish it with just a little bit of butter,
All right.
and then I'm gonna garnish it with the parsley and the garlic crouton.
Ooh. Garlic croutons.
Yeah.
I love croutons. Sometimes I'll just eat croutons.
Well,
Just
you
'cause.
gotta have something
Yeah.
to soak up the clam juice.
Oh,
Because
okay,
the
right.
clam juice is like with the chorizo flavor and everything in it.
Mm-hmm.
You want something to sop up that flavor.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Right.
Once you're
so it
done,
doesn't
once
just
you're
run
done with
away.
all those little clams, you know, you want to make sure you
Still
have
wanna
something
have it in
else
there.
to eat.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that smells fantastic.
Huh?
Wish we had smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision.
You wish you got. Well, you're sitting there eating it. You can smell it as you're eating it, so no problem. Yeah. Yeah.
So I got everything in the pan, just waiting for the steam,
Just waiting for it
the
to go.
clams to open up,
Very cool. Yeah.
and then I'll add a little bit of butter in the end just to smooth out the sauce at the
All
end.
right.
And
Yeah,
then-
nice like buttery dishes as well because the loblolly is sort of crisp. It definitely goes well with those as well. So if you got like buttery,
Yeah.
seafood, spice, like all those things, loblolly goes
And
fantastic.
cleanse your palate. And
Yeah.
Cut it.
Exactly.
Cut the fat.
Yeah, you can cut through the fat, cut through the butter. It goes really well with the spices of the chorizo and the
See, these
and
are
the
all
seafood. Yeah, they're all opening up.
Open up.
Oh yeah.
Got a couple of stubborn
Can you
ones.
folks see at home?
Little product shot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Got that going on. See the nice little broth is all turned chorizo,
yeah.
chorizo color.
Yeah.
Gonna add my butter in now because they're almost all done. I
Yeah.
want that butter to melt in a little
That
bit.
does not take long at all.
No,
No.
this is the easy.
Yeah.
As long as you've done the prep work ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
You gotta cut the onions. You gotta cut the chorizo. You gotta scrub the clams. And this is
Okay.
this is all in the instructions that we're gonna give out.
Ah, okay, all right. You guys have to clean your own clams.
Gonna let that butter melt out.
All right. Excellent. Oh man, this looks fantastic. I'm getting hungry. And we're only in course one.
All right.
Got a few more to go here. Excellent. I love it. Yeah, this is, we've only been open for a little over a year now, but things have been going really good for us. And this was actually one of the very first recipes that I designed when we were getting ready to open. And it was definitely something to get a nice crisp lager-like beer out there because lagers take a really long time. So I wanted something that was lager-like and satisfy those palates, but without the amount of time that it takes to actually brew up a lager. We do have some lagers as well, but this
Yeah, but
blonde ale,
You
it
have a
really
nice
satisfies.
casual family atmosphere over there at Thompson Island.
Yeah, we
Really
try.
nice.
Don't want to be, what's the word, self-righteous
No.
or anything, you know,
No.
over-pretentious, but yeah,
I guess you would say very chill.
it is very chill.
Very
Yeah,
chill in there.
and that's the way I grew up. I mean, it's the Delaware Shore. You got to be chill.
Rumble.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man.
Johnny's gonna take care of me, but I put these in the wrong bowl because they're a little bit lost in there. Wrong bowl. It's all right. We'll
All
take
about the
that out.
plating.
Yeah, you need to look like you're getting something.
Right.
All right, so
Oh,
I got
man.
the nice
Oh yeah.
buttery broth in there.
Oh.
Gonna pour that over the clams.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it smells amazing.
Get that chorizo in there. All right,
Excellent.
that's that.
All right.
And then gonna garnish with our croutons here.
Mm-hmm.
Poke a couple in there
Yeah.
on the outside. It's a little splashy.
A little splash. That's all right.
Yeah. And then a couple of sprigs of flat Italian parsley looks a little bit nicer than your other
Then the
parsley.
curly parsley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there
Yeah.
you go.
That looks
there's your
incredible.
first dish.
Yeah.
Good
There
stuff.
it is, as if by magic.
And it's not too labor intensive once you
No.
get it going.
No, it didn't even take one beer. So
Gotta get the rest of these clams in there.
that's how I usually measure how long it takes to cook something. That's going to be a 2-beer dish,
Right.
so might take a little bit longer.
Don't want to look we're cheating anybody here.
There you go, lots of clams,
So
delicious. Amazing.
Back up.
I hope your guys' looks just as appetizing as Gerry's here.
Oh, it will good.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Couple of little dashes of parsley.
Give them a little bit more parsley on there.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, parsley's good. Me and my family used to play a joke where when you got your parsley garnish, you try to sneak it over to the guy next to you's plate without them realizing it. And it was this game: who could end the dinner with all the parsley on their plate?
yeah.
Ah! Yeah.
I don't know if you're the winner or the loser.
I was usually the loser in that. Little spaced out, not really knowing what's going on.
Right.
Teaches you to eat like a convict, though.
So that's this one.
Loblolly Blonde Ale.
Loblolly Blonde Ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. So what do we have next then? Are we on to the next
Ragu.
one?
Yeah, next is the Ragu.
Ooh, Ragu.
Yeah, it's a nice pasta dish.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna heat this pan up now.
Get that one up. Excellent. This one's being paired with our Thompson Island IPA. It's our flagship IPA.
Right.
It's a nice sort of hybrid IPA between the more old school West Coast style IPA and the newer citrusy, very, very fruity New England IPA.
Right.
We actually just won a gold medal for it. It won the gold medal in the American IPA category at the US Open Beer Championship. We were completely stoked about that. So gold medal winning Thompson Island IPA, if you will.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And
Gonna start off with a little oil.
a little more oil.
Yep. You always need a little. Now saute is it's important not to put a lot of oil in it.
Okay.
Because at the end of the dish, if you make a sauce with a lot of oil, it leaches itself back out of it. So you want it, saute is high heat, little oil.
High heat, little oil.
you're not
That's
gonna-
where I always go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna fry. No pan fry.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Got my onions. Always love the sizzle.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell if the pan is
Okay.
ready.
It's hot enough.
Yep.
You get that sizzle.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
A little bit of celery in there.
Celery.
Yeah.
Ooh. Getting healthy.
I'm gonna start cooking the sausage off a little bit in there.
Okay. Get that browning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if
What
you-
kind of sausage is this?
This is a combination of hot and mild Italian sausage.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah.
Get that stirred around a little bit.
Yeah. You
You
got
want-
that. You got that chef flick going.
You want the oils from the sausage to combine with the oil in the pan.
Okay.
Add the
Tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Very nice.
Now let these onions and celery cook out.
All right. Excellent. Very cool. See, now all this stuff. This is why I love doing our IPA with this dish. Is you got the tomatoes and the onions and the sausage. It's quite savory.
Yep.
And the IPA has this great orange peel and grapefruit note that's gonna cut right through that and help replenish your palate. It's fantastic. It's not too bitter. A lot of people say they don't like IPAs because they don't like the bitterness. This one's got fairly low bitterness on it.
This is just a little bit of garlic going in.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
put I like to think garlic is to taste.
Okay.
If you like garlic, you can put as much in as you
All
want.
right. I'm a garlic man.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll do a garlic beer.
I got a little bit of red wine in here.
Of course. Oh man.
And that's gonna round it out a little bit because this is gonna cut through.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put your beer in there.
There we go. More beer. Going.
Now this is a tomato sauce that we prepare here,
Okay.
but you can use canned sauce or you can make your own. It's not it's your preference
Yeah.
on how you do that.
I wish I had the time to make my own sauce. Usually I just use the stuff out of a jar. Yeah.
All right, so the only thing I have left to put in is going to be a little bit of heavy cream,
Okay.
but I want this to reduce a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to reduce this down
Okay.
a little bit so it's not so watery.
Yeah. I want to be nice and
then,
thick.
And then
Cling to the ingredient.
what's a really good tip
Mm-hmm.
is if you have your pasta ready, you go ahead and put that in at the end for about 2-3 minutes and let the noodles soak up the sauce.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have like a plain noodle.
Yeah.
It gives you a little bit of more flavor in there.
Again,
Good taste.
I'm going to become a really good cook now. The missus is going to be impressed.
So we're simmering this out.
Okay.
We're just going to cook down the acid in the tomato. We're gonna add a little bit more beer
Can't go wrong with that.
because it can't hurt.
Nope.
As long as if you're serving this to somebody that's not of age, the alcohol cooks
The
out.
it burns right off.
out.
Yeah, yeah. Alcohol boils away very easily.
Yeah, you're not gonna get anybody.
No. And just left with that lovely hoppy aroma in there. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, now I'm into finishing the sauce off with a little bit of heavy cream. And dash that in there. This gives it a nice texture
Mm-hmm.
at the end. Let that simmer.
Oh man, it smells so good.
It's like Italian.
Yeah.
Italian.
Hey.
Hey, it's a pasta dish. I'm gonna cook this is pre-cooked pasta, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
warm it back up in the sauce
Right.
and let it soak up some of that lovely juice.
Excellent. Spinach linguine, which I used to see all the time when I was a kid and don't see around too much anymore. I'm glad to see the spinach linguine making a comeback.
Yeah, they have, there's a lot of good flavors, a lot of different flavors. You can get spinach, you can get sun-dried tomato.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get saffron if you
Ooh.
want to do a saffron dish.
Fancy. Yeah.
All right,
Very cool.
we're about reduced out where I want to be.
All right.
I'm just gonna let that sit there for a minute and absorb some more flavor.
Oh
And
man,
plate that up.
that looks amazing.
We got a little bit of parsley
Mm-hmm.
and a little bit of croutons there.
Right.
We're gonna go ahead and plate this up.
Very cool. And these croutons, these are Old Bay croutons, right?
Those are Old Bay croutons. I actually should probably put that on the other dish, but
Oh, right,
it's all
okay.
Yeah, croutons, it's bread.
Old Bay goes with dish one,
Yeah,
garlic
it's
croutons
bread.
with dish two.
Yeah, you know, you make mistakes. Whatever.
You can do either or.
Yeah.
I'm
All
sure.
right. So,
Yeah.
get yourself a nice pasta bowl.
Oh yes.
You're gonna do a little bit of a
Ah.
nice twist
Okay. I can never
coming
get
out of
this.
the pan. Twist that coming out of the pan. Drag it out.
All right.
Okay. And then you're gonna layer on top of here the ragu sauce. Yeah, it smells good.
It does.
All right.
Oh my goodness. That's incredible.
And
Well, we've been here, what, like 5 minutes?
yeah,
We got
it
2
doesn't
courses
take
already
much time.
done?
Yeah, there you go.
Very
You
cool.
garnish with a little bit of your shredded Parmesan.
Shredded Parmesan.
Yeah. And
There
again,
you go.
can't go wrong with a little bit of little parsley garnish.
Oh, garnish.
Yeah.
Just a little.
You should do this at home anyway, because it always makes you feel better
Yeah?
when you're looking at
Nice.
something. I'm gonna trade these out because
Ah.
I'm smarter than that. All right, so you can do
In the heat of the moment.
Yeah, that actually looks better there.
All right. Yeah, the Old Bay with the clams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the garlic with the
Yeah.
with the ragu. Yeah, that makes
Okay,
sense.
so that looks good.
That looks
All
amazing.
right, so that's dish number 2.
There you go.
That's
Dish
your-
number 2. That's fantastic.
Spinach linguine ragu
Mmm. Very
with
tasty.
the Thompson Island IPA.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
All right.
Well, there's always room for dessert
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's this?
We have a flourless chocolate cake, which
Ooh.
is known as the lava cake.
Ah, yes.
So we're gonna just unmold the cake.
Mmm.
Get a little
There we go.
tower of cake there. And this has to be done ahead of time, the baking. So
Yeah, yeah.
You just at this point, all you're gonna do right now is garnish it, and we're gonna pool that chocolate sauce,
Mmm.
that nice rich chocolate sauce,
Oh yes.
all the way around the outside of that.
Get some in every forkful.
Yeah. And I always like to use a little bit of greenery on the plate. I think it pops a little bit, especially when you have brown on brown.
Right.
You don't really want it to be a boring looking plate.
Right. So this is
So,
mint.
Some fresh mint.
Some fresh mint. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can smell that through the masking.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
That's very fresh.
Yeah. So I'm
Excellent.
just gonna take that and I'm gonna poke that in the top here. Give it a little bit of height to the dish there.
Excellent.
And this is just regular 10x powdered sugar.
Okay.
Okay. So you're just gonna take a little dredge and pop that on the outside.
Just around.
And it's
All
kind
in
of
the presentation.
It looks kind of simple, but you know,
Yeah.
when you cut it open, the cake has some moisture on the inside. It will also add to
So
that.
what I read is that what's on the inside is a reduction or something of the beer that is being paired with this.
It has some beer in it.
It has some in there. So
Yeah.
this is the Shoals, which is a new imperial stout that we did that uses cacao nibs and local coffee from Swell Joe, the
Right.
roasters just up in Lewis. And so it's like a mocha stout with all that cacao nib chocolate and powerful coffee note
Right.
on there. I think it makes a great breakfast beer as well, but stouts and chocolate cake with mint is like peanut butter and jelly. Like
Yeah.
they just go together so well.
You could just eat strawberries.
Oh, yeah.
With the beer.
Absolutely, yeah,
You could.
strawberry. Oh, yeah, and there's a wonderful dessert.
Yeah.
So this is a fairly new one that we came out with just before the new year. We still have a little bit of it around, but this is a limited one. So when it's
Yeah.
gone, it's gone. So if you want more, come on by Thompson Island and pick some up. We've got cans, we've got crowlers to come get some. It does come in at like 9%, give or take. So
Yeah, a little bit
Imperials,
stronger.
a little bit stronger. Good one to end the dinner with, you
Right,
know.
right.
And it's powerful too. Like it's got big, strong, roasted coffee, roasted barley, chocolate notes in there. It
Nice.
packs a bit of a punch. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, chocolate on chocolate, you can't go wrong.
No,
So,
chocolate all the way to the
yeah,
ground.
there you go.
Absolutely.
So that's our last dish. That's the dessert.
This is great, man.
Yeah, man.
Great. Thank you, Gerry, for showing me all this stuff that you guys are making for us. I
Cheers.
hope you guys enjoy the beers and enjoy this amazing food. And we'll see you at Thompson Island, or we'll see you on the links.
Yeah. See you at Bear Trap Dunes.
Definitely. Cheers.
Cheers.